ดีขึ้นกว่าเมื่อวานเดี๋ยวจะต้องไปนั่งเขียนบทโอเคเรามาฝึกกันต่อวันนี้เป็นวันที่3นะคะวันนี้วันที่25มีนาคมแล้ววันนี้ยังไม่ได้คือทำงานไปบ้างเขียนไปบ้างอะไรเงี้ยแต่ยังไม่ได้แบบไม่ค่อยได้พูดภาษาอังกฤษเลยก็ยังงงว่ามันจะได้ไหมเดี๋ยวลองมาดูกันเราจะเริ่มจากการฝึกอ่าน abstract เหมือนเดิมแล้วก็จะพูดถึง motivation นิดนึงว่าตอนที่เหตุผลอะไรเราทำไมจุดเริ่มต้นของการทำงานการทำวิจัยครั้งนี้มันคืออะไร The impact of dialogic teaching in higher education in Thailand. So this is an abstract what I've done in my study. Drawing on social cultural theories, a substantial body of research into dialogic teaching has been carried out in Western school settings. This study builds on the large-scale dialogic teaching intervention study carried out by Alexander, Hartman and Hartman 2017 in UK primary schools. The current study replicates with some adaptation this UK study and applies it to higher education in Eastern country, Thailand. It aims to investigate the impact of dialogic teaching on classroom processes in multidisciplinary undergraduate courses. It aims to investigate the impact of dialogic teaching on classroom processes in multidisciplinary undergraduate courses. The study involved 3 Thai university lecturers who were teaching in law, language education, and fishery science, who participated in a 12-week professional development program consisting of 2 workshops and 5 cycles of individual video-based reflective coaching sessions. Who participated in a 12-week professional development program consisting of 2 workshops and 5 cycles of individual video-based reflective coaching sessions. Quantitative and qualitative data were collected pre and post intervention using mixed methods, including 5 ways of doing of data collection.
Live classroom observations, transcript of video recorded teaching sessions, student questionnaires and lecture and student group interviews. 5 mixed methods were live classroom observations, transcript of video recorded teaching sessions, student questionnaires and lecture and student group interviews.
The findings showed a positive impact of dialogic teaching post-intervention in different ways and degrees. The finding shows a positive impact of dialogic teaching post-intervention in different ways and degrees across the participating lecturers and their classes. In particular, there was an improvement in the classroom climate, lecturers' teaching and talk practices, quality of student talk, and lecturer-student relationships. The other perceived positive impact included improved students' language articulacy and communication skills and understanding of the course content.
The study contributes to understanding of the impact of dialogic teaching on classroom processes in higher education in Thailand, thus extending the existing international body of literature in dialogic teaching. I'll do it again.
The study contributes to understanding of the impact of dialogic teaching on classroom processes in higher education in Thailand, thus extending the existing international body of literature in dialogic teaching รู้สึกว่าคล่องขึ้นแล้วก็วันนี้ก็แบบพยายามจะปรับให้มันเป็นแบบไม่ต้องดูหรือว่าพูดแบบสดๆได้ไหมอะไรเงี้ยแต่คอเดิมอันเดิมก็ยังคงอยู่โอเคเดี๋ยวเราจะลองมาพูดถึง motivation กันแล้วกันเนาะยังไม่ได้เตรียมตั้งแต่เมื่อวานคือยังไม่ได้ทำเลยนะโอเค let's do it again let's do it เราจะเริ่มจากปัญหาที่เราเจอเดี๋ยวโครงสร้างกันเลยนะนี่คลิปต้นสดปัญหาที่เราเจอแล้วก็เราก็เลยมาทำเป็นตัวนี้เราไปอ่านตัวนี้เจอแบบไปอ่านเจอ dialogic teaching แล้วก็สนใจก็เลยจะเอามา adapt ทำเป็นของเราโอเค so when I first came to the US when I first came here to the UK I got a proposal then it was I found that I couldn't do it back here in the UK system. When I first got here, I got the proposal and then I found out that I couldn't do the previous proposal because of some restrictions in the UK. So I went back and researched and, looking back at my experience at the lecture back in Thailand. And I found one thing that always always got my attention, which is the student's passiveness. So the student didn't want to participate, no matter how hard I tried, the lecturer, no matter how, I use many strategies to, talking to my students, trying to get them to talk, but then everything failed. Most of the questions that I asked got silence in return, or they didn't basically answer. And that was when I was talking about the whole class teaching. And with that in mind, with that problem in mind, I searched looking for something that I could probably do with my teaching. I wanted something to be meaningful, something to answer my personal question. And after a lot of reading, I found dialogic teaching. And perhaps I thought I would do something similar, or intervention study in Thailand. And I found a study by Alexander Hartman, who happens to be my supervisor. So I proposed this idea to her, telling her that, that's something that I could do with the Thailand setting. I don't think a lot of study have been done back then. And then perhaps if we could do something just to contribute to Thai education in general. So that is the idea. ดีขึ้นกว่าเมื่อวานแต่ก็ยังรู้สึกว่ามันก็ยังแบบมันไม่ได้ถูกเฟรมมาเป็นอย่างดีเดี๋ยวจะต้องไปนั่งเขียนบท ให้ดีกว่าเดิมแล้วก็วันนี้ก็ถือว่าโอเคเนาะซ้อมประมาณบ่ายพอเริ่มง่วงแล้วก็รู้สึกว่าลองมาซ้อมพูดแล้วกันโอเคสำหรับวันนี้เดี๋ยวเราจะพักเท่านี้แหละ